and why do we believe in it?
Ooh. Okay.
So as a country, we see love as two individuals like kissing and falling in love together, two animals kissing, or like Disney movies. But animals aren't love. Animals don't have that ability to love. And as for Disney movies, you see like examples for like Sleeping Beauty, where she falls into a coma state of sleep and she finds a prince to wake her up. That's not real. Like you can't have that. And because of this love, I discovered that 50% of marriages end in divorce. And I was like, if that's what love ends up to, like, is there really love? So I started to question what love was. So my personal story. So I watched the show Once Upon a Time religiously. And Once Upon a Time is a show about how our fairy tales that we know, like Snow White, Rumpelstiltskin, and all that other stuff, they come to our world where their lives are miserable. And it's because of the queen from Snow White. And so there's this quote from Joanne Connor saying, romantic love is our inspiration. It's our motivation and our reason to be. And this is exactly what it means. It's saying that we live to find love. And like I said about Once Upon a Time, we like find love, true love's kiss, and all that other stuff. So I think everybody knows who is on the left. Does everybody know who that is? Oh, so the person on the left, well, my left, is John Lennon, and the person on the right is Trent Reznor. John Lennon is known for his song "All You Need Is Love," and Trent Reznor made the song "Love Is Not Enough." So in the article that I read, they talked about how John Lennon wrote the song "All You Need Is Love," yet he had married 2 wives that he abused. He abandoned his son, and he criticized his Jewish gay manager. While Trent, who was known for having grotesque videos and having like super weird like song lyrics, he actually married one person, had his child, and left his tour so that he could be with his family. And I have a secret. So I've actually been single for 17 years, and I'm 17. So the world sees that, and the world sees that as a tragedy, but it's not. The world sees that as a tragedy because people says that it's being selfish or that you don't care about anybody else. But in actuality, it's good to know what you want. People who are single, by being single, you're refusing to let friends, family, work get in between your relationship. Or if you are in a relationship, you refuse to let those things get into the way. Sorry. Go to 40 seconds. Seconds. Yeah. Well, while he's doing that, so the video is about how there was a love competition from Stanford where they had several different people come in and go through an
of romantic love. And what's interesting is that all of these pathways seem to be converging on the nucleus accumbens, so that's one of the regions that we're going to be looking at. It may be a primary indicator of how much love they're experiencing.
Yeah, that's fine. So essentially, they were put through an fMRI, and the scientists were looking for the serotonin, dopamine, and oxytocin pathways, which are connected to our pleasure hormones and our pleasure hormones. And they had several people, like a 10-year-old boy who was loving his cousin, a married couple, 31-year-old guy who was marrying his loving his ex-girlfriend, and several other people. In the end, the person who loved the most was the 10-year-old boy who was loving his cousin. So, an experiment that happened closer to us is the University of Chicago. They had their first study was where they had straight people look at 120 photos and analyze them to see if they felt romantic or sexual love. Yeah. And then in the second study, they had two straight people have a conversation, and they tracked their eye contact, what they were looking at, and they found that people who tend to look face to face rather than looking at like other parts of their body were most likely to have like a better relationship. And just like the Katy Perry meme, where where Elmo is looking at Katy Perry's, chest. Okay, so I had a survey, and I also did, based off the survey, I had 2 interviews, but some survey questions that I had were like, describe one relationship you've been in, how often do you think you're controlled by love, and do you think finding love is easy? Okay, so this is what I found through the surveys. So there were 24 males that took the survey and 54 females that took the survey. There were a wide variety of sexual orientations except homosexuals. Okay, so most people said that they were single, which I found interesting. So I thought that most people would have a negative view of what love would be like, and most people said that they were in a relationship before. So that's another reason why I thought a lot of people thought love was horrible. Surprisingly, there were a lot of people that have only been in one relationship. So yeah. Okay, results. So most people said that they feel that love is controlled either often or never. They feel that love is real, and that they feel that love is between two people. So can whoever gave the first no card come up? Can you tell me what's on the no card?
Words of affirmation.
So this is my like how to solve for finding out what love is. And words of affirmation saying that, oh, you did a good job today, like George, you did an amazing job with your presentation. Can the second person come up?
Thank you.
Acts of services. So acts of service is like doing community service, and yeah, doing community service for people. Like we have to do service.
Receiving gifts.
Receiving gifts is just like for people who like to give bracelets or like on Valentine's Day, how you give people gifts. What about the next person?
Physical touch.
Physical touch can be anything. It can be holding hands or being sexual, but nobody should be doing that in here because we're high school students. And so, can you tell me what's on the back of your card? What is this?
L.
Oh.
B. E.
And then who was the last one? Oh, can you say who it was too?
Quality time and a heart.
So quality time is just like going out to the movies, and then if you notice, all those cards spell out love. So my message to you is to discover what your love language is and go love somebody.